All right, ready to get underway. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Out to short. On to first.
He's down.
One out in the top of the first. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That misses.
That's off the plate.
2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Trout takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Just missed.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Stepping in, Michael Garcia. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout. Lined into right. Carpenter takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Josh Lowe will hit next.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's out to center field. Perez has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. And the 1-0.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Foul ball there. Second inning here, no score. Off the plate,
that's out.
And it's a ball and a strike. Rodriguez, a 6'5" righty, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. 1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Kerry Carpenter in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. That ends. We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. In the air, right field. Carpenter on his way over. One away. Here's Carlos Correa. And a foul ball. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And that's a one-out single. Handles, throws the first out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So up next, Nolan Schanuel.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And he grounds one back up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Ball. That's a ball.
And a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout under it. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. That one's in there. Strike one. Fouled off. He was late. High fly ball, right field, low. Drifts towards it. That's out number 2. So digging in, Kevin McGonigal.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. That's in there. 0-1. Top of the third, no score.
Off the plate, ball one.
Here's a 2-1. There's a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. McGonigal off of first with 2 away. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that is out of play. 1-2 now. just off the outside edge. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap.
Ball 1.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that.
McKinstry. The turn by McGonigal at second.
Oh, he's in there.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Late on that fastball. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. That is the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, out of the 4th, Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Ball 1.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Grounded out his first time up. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, here's the Angels catcher, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down. And here comes Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad, Shannawell. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson, and it's a 1. We go to the top of the 5th, digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Nope, that's inside.
Garcia strikes him out for the second time today. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That one lifted to left. Teodosio takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez.
That's a ball.
The Tigers trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Hey! Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him. 1 away. Here's Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. On the ground, McKinstry. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. To the plate, save. It's 3-zip. Now Trout gets... chance to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1. Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Josh Lowe. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Got him swinging. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Ball.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bangs off the wall. Kevin McGonigal will hit next. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Gets under it and pops it up. And that's a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Flips it. There's one.
Got him. That's an out.
First in time.
No, he's
double
out.
play. Base is empty after the double play. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2.
Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Keith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Low, hustling after it. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez.
You know, these
Inside
Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, man.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. There comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Nolan shot.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here. Grant Herter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
He was late there. Strike 1. On the ground to third. Now the tag at third, and they got him. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Caught up now trying to get to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 7th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a strike to Gleyber. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Green up
Ball
for the
1.
third time and takes ball 1. The Halos leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Check swing. He went 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, right field. Low. Moving under this one. And there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that one way outside. And that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Grounds one to short. Garcia. And the inning is over. Set for the last half of the 7th. So Now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Christian Moore.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Teodosio now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pitch out, but no action. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air, right field. Carpenter on the move. He hauls it in, 2 away. And now batting Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, he's going to steal second. You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 51.
And now Josh Lowe up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson as the lefty reliever does his job. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the 8th. Kerry Carpenter. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new. Brent Suter.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dingler in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
That pitch is out.
Jones leads off first with 1 away. Suter measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Late with the swing there. Nice grab. Flips to second. That's one. Double play. What a. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Angels catcher, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer. What was the exit velocity? This time 106.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Nolan Shotwell getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Ground ball could be two. McKinstry to second. How about that double play? So now the DH spot, Jorge Soler. New pitcher for the Tigers, Brennan Hanafy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way the
play made. That ends the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop. Kevin, welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Javier. Baez.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
That's in there. No balls, two strikes. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one in the air, center field. And there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. Colt Keith will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center, Teodosio ranging into the alley. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels use three pitchers to combine for the shutout. 5-0.